Good morning, everyone. This is Greg Dixon from Shared Visions Unlimited Publishing, your chief enabler. And today I'm going to talk about the Park and Tilford Gardens website that we recently renovated, and Pentland and I renovated this. And to give you a little bit of a history, Anne has been volunteering at the gardens for probably over 20 years. I've helped out with a lot of things. I've gone and created the website. We created the website. I don't even know. The decades are running together when the first one was. And and I've also taken a lot of photos and a lot of video there, and so is Anne. And the new website shows all of that. So I'm going to run through it here. So it's at parkandtilfordfogs.ca. It's not this is the website that's paid for and sponsored for the Friends of the Garden Society. It's not the official website of the gardens itself, which is run by a management company. This features the Friends of the Garden. So a lot of the information here is based on the Friends of the Garden. And the website before was pretty good. It had a few things that were out of date. Also, there were some. It was a little bit more technically complex than it needed to be. So what we did is moved everything to a new platform. It's essentially the same template, same theme, but it uses more of just simply WordPress features than plugins. It has a number of plugins in, but it's pretty standard rather than being custom. So here, if you land there, that's what you see when you get out of the parking lot, walk into the gardens. And then the couple of people working with Anne wrote some really nice descriptions of the gardens. So we incorporated that. And then here's a map of the gardens. I'm going to just give you a little bit of background. The Park and Tilford Gardens were built over 50 years ago by Park and Tilford Distilleries. The distillery is no longer there. It's now a shopping mall. It's on the edge of a shopping mall, and is been managed by various management companies over the years. So anyway, here it's got a number of, according to the map, there's a number of featured gardens here. The herb garden, and I'm just going to show you a bit, give you a flavor of the website. We'll go to the Oriental garden here. And here, each of the gardens will have a feature which includes some photos. And this is the Oriental garden. It's under renovation at the moment right now, so it's not quite the same. This is from a bit before. And I had sort of a stabilizer device for my phone, and I made this video here, which is, I'm pretty happy with it. It's beautiful gardens and this little fly through. Pretty nice. Yeah, I'll stop it there. So that's a beautiful gardens, and there are many areas here. You can see on the menu. There's the entrance garden, display garden. The other garden that has a lot of attention is the herb garden, and this Anna's put a ton of work into this. So again, there's a good description, and then there's the herb garden plant list. This we had more of a database-oriented plugin here at one time, which we opted not to transfer over. And here, this is sort of thumbnail images, and then if you click on something, there's a bigger description. So this is all stuff, work that Anne's done, and the Friends of the Garden did research about the plants. So there's really a lot of information here available, and there's a search mechanism to search for these things. But I'm just going to go through some of the other features. Let's see here, Friends of the Garden Society. This is a description of who they are and what they do with some photos. Yeah, again, Anne did a lot of work with this, assembling these things. And we have the history here. This is basically a combination of photos and description about the history with some of the maps, photos of things. Yeah, all the history. This just really, if you're interested in all the history of how the gardens evolved over the years, this is perfect. Really good stuff. A lot of work, an awful lot of work went into creating this history. And yeah, so let's go back up to the top. There's a few other things I want to show you here. There's some resources here. They're beautiful plants. We put in a couple of presentations, and these are basically were presented as slideshows, and we've embedded these so people can go through the presentation. And here I had created the videos. These are quite a long time ago now. It's probably over 10 years ago, with Pin Lee, who is a very well-known and highly skilled Japanese gardener in the Vancouver area, and he came in and did demonstrations of the various things. And there's a little bit of notes. These are basically what the instructions that he gave in the video, and so you can come and watch. He came twice. Came one in the early spring, and then later in closer to summer to do the pruning. Very good stuff. So yeah, all this stuff. There's a ton of information here. Seasons. This is kind of fun too. So there, Anna's collected a bunch of photos of plants that are common in the different seasons, and yeah, no, it's absolutely fabulous. This is one of my one of my websites that I'm most proud of. I've created hundreds and hundreds of websites over the years of different kinds, but this one here combines all the multimedia and storytelling, all those features that I really value. And there's a map here, and you can get, if you want to go, you can click on destination, get a map from Google Maps or Microsoft. There's one of both. Somebody said they couldn't get the Google Maps to work. I didn't think that was possible, but you know, who knows? Anyway, so now you can get instructions with the Microsoft map as well. So come visit. It's Park and Tilford Gardens, parkandtilfordfogs.ca. The link is in the show notes. To North Vancouver, down near the waterfront, just when you come across the Ironworks Memorial Bridge or the Second Narrows Bridge, it's within about 1,000 yards of there. And there's also a mall there, some pretty good restaurants there, Save on Foods. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say for now. And come visit the gardens. It's really fun. Talk to you later.